Y'all hear me? All right, but let's start off with the top down analysis. On US 30, delete all my levels. Did have a buy stop though. I'm gonna keep that for now. Probably gonna delete it later. So on the weekly, opened up with no bottom wick. So I'm expecting us to come back down here and create that bottom wick if we really want to continue pushing higher, which I think we can do because um, we already saw we had liquidity here. We retested these levels last week, came down and still closed bullish. So I still think we can continue pushing higher. Daily, is also very bullish. Probably retest the highs here. But I would like to see us come down and create a bottom wick, probably tapping into this area right here. And now 4 hours consolidating at this level. We want to see a closure above there. Let me change this up a little bit. Yeah, I want to see a closure above here in order to keep pushing higher, which I think we might get here. Got about an hour left, so we'll see how that goes. Hourly, just consolidating, need a closure above here to keep pushing. And finally, we were really marketable levels at 30-minute. We had a buy stop set, but that's gonna be closed out more than likely. We got levels here, and then we got one more level here that we want to close above. That's mainly what we're looking for. But yeah, it's looking like it's gonna come down and close below. So nothing we can really do here. Again, to go bearish, I'd want to see us close below here, and then we can come down, potentially tap into these levels, or we can come down and even come all the way till here. I'm gonna actually mark this here because it came down, retested this level twice before breaking up. So if this closes below here, then that's when I'll take that position. So that's US 30. Now NQ. Let's move on this. Start off at the weekly again. Weekly is looking much cleaner on NQ. More than likely gonna come down to fill this range all the way down to 18,890 probably, more than likely this week. Closed bearish heavily last week with a good wick for a range for us to fill this week. Clean range to the left also. We really tapped in this level and rejected here, so probably gonna come down, tap it again, and if we close below there, then we can see some more downside, potentially up till here, probably more till here, and then we close below there, then down till here. Let's go to the daily. Daily's also bullish, closed bullish right at this level. So probably might come up to retest up till here for now before coming back down. But we also have no bottom wick here, so I would like to see us come down and get that bottom wick if possible. 4 hours consolidating. If we close above here, you should have clean range. We'll have clean range to the left on the 4 hour, so that's what we're looking for there. Hourly is looking very similar, slightly higher resistance. And then 30-minute is where we mark up our levels.
Leaving a successful career.
You should have clean range. We'll have clean range to the left on the 4 hours, so that's what we're looking for there. Hourly is looking very similar. So let's look at the 30-minute. 30-minute, we need a closure above here. And then we'll have a very clean range. I think up until like here, so I don't want to say. But there are some levels here that we just need to be aware of potentially. I'm just gonna mark this up as like I'm just gonna mark this up like this just so I can know that in terms of taking profit, this is an area where I would want to secure some profits at. So yeah. And then in terms of the downside, probably want to see a closure below here. And then we can come down till here. And then if we close below there, then we can come all the way probably till around these levels, which is like a previous level. 1, 2, 3 touches, 4 touches here, which is pretty significant. And then finally, an extreme downside target would be there. So yeah, that's all I'm looking for today. The rest of the day, just gonna be waiting till we get something that we like. I don't know why this is not moving. Just gonna close this out. So yep, there's that. Slightly high. Yeah, so it looks like I'm coming down here. Rejected that area pretty heavily. So we want to see a closure below here, and then we can look to target some sells here. Yeah, so it looks like I'm coming down here. Rejected that area pretty heavily. So we want to see a closure below here, and then we can look to target some sells here. so we closed below on that. Let's see here. So in terms of performance, my worst day is always Monday. So that's why I'm probably gonna stay a little more patient today and just wait for the right setup to come my way. Otherwise, I'm not gonna take anything just because I I feel impulsive or you know just because it might be there. But I need to be confident in the trade itself for me to execute. Otherwise, I'm just gonna stay back, stay on my hands, and just allow price to play out. Let me know who's in here right now watching, just so I can get some feedback. Leave a message if you can. I just want to know if the stream is working properly because I'm trying out this new software. I updated everything yesterday. Created my logo. Um, created the backdrop. Y'all can see like the IG handles on the right and everything. So it took a couple hours to make all this. I just want to make sure that everything was good on the stream. So if anyone can drop a message in the chat and just let me know if everything's like clear and it's not laggy at all, I'd appreciate that. But yeah, all we're waiting for now is just for closure below this level in order to enter. Okay, we're coming down here on US 30. The only issue here is that there's not a lot of range. If we close here at this level, then we could potentially target. Uh, let's see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna stay out for this 15-minute candle just because I've been noticing that I do get stopped out on that 15-minute candle right before NYSE open, just because there's so much volume that price grabs liquidity abruptly and it'll come back and continue moving in my direction. So as of right now, I'm just gonna hold off until probably 8:30 to trade because then I'll get some more direction as well, and we get the closures that we need if by then we get them. So yeah, But just to show you guys, this is what I'm targeting on US 30 because this is the one that seems to have be closer to a position right now. On the 30 minute, if yeah, 30 minute, we have a range up until here. And then on the 15, probably have to close below here in order to get something. I would say close below here, and then we can see more downside up until there, 1894, potentially filling all the way to 874. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for here. But as of right now, I'm just gonna stay patient. And again, NQ closes below here. Obviously, we got a lot more downside to go all the way. We got about 50-ish, 200-ish ticks on NQ. I want to close below here just to be safe, I would say. Drop a comment if you guys like the stream quality, because I just want to make sure the stream quality looks good. I updated everything yesterday, like I mentioned earlier. Created the logo, um, created the backdrop. We have the record now to show how we're doing on live streams as well as off stream trades. So yeah, everything is updated now. Should be looking a lot cleaner. I think my stream honestly looks as clean, if not cleaner, than many of the other um, live traders. So yeah, I mean, if you guys like it, just let me know in the chat how it looks. If any, you guys have any recommendations, then I'll try to implement those if I can. Starting to come down here on NAS. If we can close below this level right here, I'm gonna go ahead and try to enter. But right now, nothing I can do. I'm just gonna keep waiting. And then YM, same thing here. Need a closure blow here. If we can get that closure, then I'll go ahead and I'll potentially enter. But as of right now, I don't want to enter just for no reason. So here, just wait 4 more minutes, chat, and then we're gonna go in and we might try to enter here. But let's see how it goes. NQ, yeah. I think we're closer to a trade on YM than we are on NQ. So just gonna keep waiting as of right now. on Friday, we made another 250 off of stream. So total P&L came to $500 on Friday. And then here, I'll just pull up the trade Zella for you guys. Because then it shows like a proven track record so you guys aren't like confused or anything. Yeah, so over the last month on my two main accounts I've been trading on Top Step, we're up about 7 grand in a month, which is pretty good. And that's under risking as well. I would probably be risking double what I've been risking, so this P&L could be up to 14 to 15k per month, which that would be, that would be pretty good. Trade win percentage about 60%. I think if I filter on specific pairs, we can see what I'm performing on some pairs. So here, let's do this here. Let's see how we're doing on US 30, let's say. So my trade win percentage on this is about 59% on US 30, whereas on NASDAQ it is 63%. So if we see this trend continue in the future, we might just cut out US 30 altogether and just stick to NASDAQ. Um, I also do like trading NASDAQ better ranges, more usually feels better. So that's something I'm gonna keep note of. But yeah, here's what we can see off like on Friday. Total P&L was 450, which is pretty good. That's really good for a Friday. So yeah, but now going back to the charts, definitely coming down here. A minute left. I might stay out of US 30 and instead enter on NASDAQ if he close below, because US 30 we only have about, let's see here, about a 23 pip range before we have a rejection. So that's kind of like the reason why I'm probably gonna stay out actually of US 30, and then probably gonna go ahead and enter on NASDAQ if we can get the closure. No closure on NQ, it seems like. Um, yeah, no closure on NQ. As well as no closure on US 30 either. So you see it, the 15 minute didn't close below this level, so there's no reason to enter at all. Especially because it's 8:15. It's gonna be a volatile candle, especially towards the end of the candle. Um, so I don't want to enter here with just no reasoning behind it. So I'm just gonna stay out for now. Oh yeah, we can see it's coming down a little bit. Uh, but yeah, nothing we could have done there. No, that's not our trade, so we're just gonna stay out. Oh yeah, we can see it's coming down a little bit. But yeah, nothing we could have done there. Coming down on NQ here, you see that closure below, then we can potentially enter off rip on the NYSE open candle. The only issue with that is it's going to be volatile, so we have to keep our stops tight. Yeah, so NQ still retesting that level. Uh, let's see if it closes below here on 19,279. If we do, then we can fill this entire range for sure. Yeah. Probably gonna base it off the 30 minute more so. So yeah, close below here. I'm gonna enter sells to fill. We missed a trade on YM. I think it wasn't. I'm not really even call it a missed trade just because there's so many weird factors here that would have not allowed us to be a part of this trade. Like it didn't close below on the 15 minute, 30 minute. It's like there's no closure. We can't wait for that. There's consolidation level here on the 15 minute. It's all the things that wouldn't have allowed me to enter this trade. So yeah, that's why I didn't enter. And it's not really moving much yet. If I'm gonna move closer to 8:30. US 30 we moved down heavily, so we have that. It's not a trade that we would have taken anyways. But yeah, that's as we talked about earlier though. Um, there was no bottom wick on the daily, right? So that's where we came down all the way. We talked about this at the beginning of the stream. We did the top down analysis. So go back, watch that, understand why. Uh, we need a top, we need a bottom wick in order to keep moving higher. Provides liquidity. So looking to come back to at least these areas, I would say. Maybe not today, but just in general, in terms of the weekly, I would say we can come back down here before we continue pushing higher on the weekly. But yeah, as of right now, we're gonna hold off on all trades because there's nothing that we can do here. Especially because Monday's my main losing day. I don't wanna enter trades just abruptly like that either. Yeah, we filled that entire range on US 30. Uh, so that was surprising, filling the range before. I'm gonna be right back. I'll just have to do something real quick, get a coffee. So I'll be right back. we're back, y'all. 45 seconds to close. So if we can get this closure below, we'll enter. But if not, then we have to keep on waiting. Ten seconds here. 19285 is when we want to close below. 5 seconds. 2 seconds. Didn't close below. So nothing we can do right now. Coming down here pretty heavily. Could have entered impulsively, but that's something I don't like to do all the time, especially on this type of candle open. Yeah, we would have been about 10, 40 ticks. 40 ticks risking for, yeah, this would have been a good impulse entry. Wow, what a push. Yeah, let's see. We finally got direction for the day, which is bearish, which is what we anticipated. Um, like I mentioned earlier, we're gonna come down and create that bottom wick. Nasdaq has a better bottom wick than US 30, but let's check US 30. US 30, yep, we already came down. We're already creating that bottom wick. So yeah, that's that. Now what I want to see is US 30. US 30, I would want to see a closure below here. Closure right below here. Then we can fill this entire range, I would say, up till here. But if it pushes without us, it pushes without us. So we're gonna keep on waiting. NQ. NQ completely rejected that area. So if it flips bullish and breaks it this high, then we're gonna probably continue to push up. Looking for closures above here. In terms of being bullish. guys, US 30 pushed pretty heavily, coming down to rejection areas here, but we'll see if everything, if this can close below that range, and then if it does, then we'll be able to get some more trades here. Let's see here on NQ, we're closing back bullish above here. Let's see on the 4 hour. We need to see his closure above here in order to prove that we're bullish for the rest of the day. I think I would wait until, I mean, we have a clean range here, so it is possible to enter. But we never close below here, so it doesn't justify a fake out entry. And then US 30, we need a closure below here in order to enter. But if we get that closure, then we'll definitely enter for sure, because we have a very clean range up until here of about almost 80 ticks. So yeah, we'll definitely enter if we can see that there. see NQ here. Okay, guys. So since we're coming up to a heavy rejection area over here, let me go back to, let me show you guys on this screen because I'm showing this on my other account, but we're coming up to a heavy rejection area right around here on the 4 hour, which was a previous resistance. The main thing I think I want to see is a closure below here in order for us to continue pushing down. I think that's the biggest thing. And in terms of entering, if we can get a nice top wick or we can close below here, then that's a great way to enter, I would say. So I think either of those two would work out. So yeah, let's see if we can get either of those. But we would need a nice top wick, otherwise you can't enter. Okay. We're coming up here on NQ as well. Let's see. Again, I kind of want to see this. Okay, yeah, it made a top wick first, so nothing we can do here. YM though is creating a top wick first, so we're gonna have a sell stop here. For the wick fill on NQ, on YM. So let's see how this goes. This is going to be our sell stop right here. And then we'll adjust accordingly if we need to. We have that sell stop set. Yeah. So get ready, guys, if we get activated here. If not, then all good here too, but just be ready. But yeah, no, if we flip on this candle, I can anticipate us to go down and fill this wick right here. So it's all gonna depend on if we break this low or not. But it's a good. We've retested this area, so that's a good top wick for sure. And then hopefully we can come down and at least fill this wick. And Q, we created that top wick first, rejected the same area. We need a closure below here in order to enter, but yeah. Coming down here, let's see, might get activated here. Getting very close to activation here.
Order filled.
Activated. So let's see.
Stop filled.
Okay, YM.
Order filled.
Stop filled.
There we go. I'm closing out here.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Good trade right there. Let's see. I may close this out, otherwise I'm gonna let this run a little bit. On my other account, letting it run a little bit.
Order filled.
If I see it reject, I'm gonna close it. Closing.
Order filled.
There we go. How much do we make on that? In about 220, I think. Account summary. About 200 on that trade, so not bad. But yeah, great trade taken. We saw the wick fill, and as you can see, we closed out. Perfect trade. Nothing else you can ask for, especially on a Monday too. Just stay patient. Yeah, hopefully some of you guys caught that trade. Perfect trade. Essentially, what we looked for was just the wick fill on US 30, and we got that wick fill exactly how we wanted it. So, yeah. So yeah, there we go, man. Great way to start the Monday, man. Great way to start the week. Up $200 in total on my other account. Let me show you guys real quick. I don't know if it'll let me show you guys, but on my other account, I'm up 250 as well. So up a total of about $400 today, 450. Yeah, up 450 for the week already. Um, Not much else you can do here, you know. Great way to start the week. Monday's my worst trading day. Yeah. What's good, Alan? My fault, Dada. Yeah, the order fill was loud as shit, but now you guys can see. Now you guys can see that all my trades are real. They're all activated. As soon as I'm activated, you guys will know too, because you'll see you hear the order being filled. But yeah, great trade today. 1-0 on the day. Again, Monday is my worst trading day, so that's why I like to stay cautious on Mondays. But that was a great trade, man. Yes, sir, Dada. Hopefully you caught that one, Brody. But yeah, now I'm just gonna sit on my hands. We already made 450 today, so nothing else to do here. I'm about to get funded on my second account as well. I'm at 52,538, so I need about 460 more just to be funded on my second account, and then I'll be funded 100K. And then I'm looking into a new prop firm as well. Um, that potentially has a better payout, better risk management parameters, everything, you know. So if if I see if success here, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to that prop firm, and if they allow me to do copy trade, then I'm gonna go ahead and use that prop firm more than probably the top step accounts that I have right now. But yeah, man, great trade taken. Nothing else we can do here besides just wait and then see if NQ gives us something. But yeah, until we close above 19,369 on NQ, nothing. I'm not gonna do anything. And then for YM, the only other thing I want to see is just a closure below 440,653. Those are the two levels I'm looking at. Let's go to the dashboard. Reload this. See if this showed up my current trade. I'm gonna import that. So yep, it shows my trade here, 201. Now I have to manually upload my other account. So let me do that too, just so you guys can see that I'm not capping on my trades. How do I export this? Export. What's the date today? Today is the 29th. So export. So we're gonna upload this. Top step X. Upload file. Doesn't seem to be working for some reason. Let's see. Okay, I'm not sure why it's not working right now, but we'll upload that later. But you guys will see. Um, but yeah, look at all the green days compared to red. 6 red days, and then 1, 2, 6, 10, 13, 14, 14 and 5 on the month in terms of like winning days compared to losing days. Yeah, I mean, we win almost like 60% of our 70% of our days. So 70, 75% of our days we're gonna win. So I mean that just goes to show, it's all always a process. Even our win rate, it's only 61, only 61. Um, that's how it is. And the thing is too, like even though our win rate is 61%, we're getting like 2 or 3 trades a day. So imagine if like maybe we scale back a little bit, um, only focus on the best setups. We can probably get our win rate up to 70%. But for me, I like to enter like 2 or 3 trades a day, which is probably why I'm, you know, have a lower win rate, but not even lower. But most traders have like a 30 to 40% win rate. But for me, I just like to aim for a 1-to-1 RR, and basically go on that. I know many people like to go for 1-to-2s, 1-to-3s, but for me, I like to just scalp quick and be in and out. 1-to-1 works for me. It's worked for me so far, and I'm gonna continue my process with the 1-to-1. I used to close at 10 pips, man, like my boy Donvo, but now I just realized that that wasn't gonna lead me to success. So the only thing I can do now is just continue with the strategies that got me here so far. But hi, Alan Wang. I don't know if you're new to the channel or not, but please drop a sub. I don't know if you caught the trade earlier, but if you did, let me know. Drop it in the chat. Um, but yeah. Yeah, we're looking like we might close above here on X, so. Oh shit, we did close above here. Um, we missed that trade. I didn't see. I was so focused on the 15 minute, I didn't look at the 30 minute to see that we closed above that area. But it's all good. We already caught one trade, 1-0 on the day. Not much else you can ask for. So yeah. Yeah, so essentially, if we continue to be above here, then we can push around 19,500. But I think just to be safe, I want to see a closure above here on the 15 minute. Just to be safe. I know we, I know 30 minutes the higher time frame, and that's probably going to be the one that leads to more confirmation confluence. But we rejected like this area a lot right here. Let me pull out my rectangle tool. But all this area right here, all this is just rejections, man. And like we're tapping into that same box again. So if we don't close above there, then I kind of want to stay out because 15 minutes is also a strong time frame. And if we have rejections here without closures, then I don't want to enter. And again, like I mentioned earlier, Monday is the worst day for me. So yeah. And in terms of liquidity, we did come down and grab some here. So I think it could be a good idea to keep moving forward. So yeah, see how the 4 hour closed here. 4 hour close is very bullish. We're coming down and create that bottom wick. So yeah, I would anticipate to come down a little bit more in the 4 hours. So anything we can come down and grab, that'd be even better for us. So yeah, now if we close above there, then we can probably continue to push higher. I might have a buy stop here. Because he came down and created a bottom wick, so on the 4 hour. So if we continue to break that high, then potential buy stop wouldn't be bad. Let's see. I need a better stop loss though. That's the thing. A 40 tick stop loss isn't gonna do it. That's too much. So let's see here. If that 5 minute breaks the previous low, it'll be tough. Let's see. I'm gonna place the buy stop, I think. let's go about 170. And move this up a little bit higher. And then now I have to do it on my other account as well. But we're coming down to break that low again, so might not be any entries here right now. Yeah. So I think what we're gonna look for now actually is a closure below here. So if we close below, delete my buy stop deleted. Um, if we close below here, I think we'll be set to continue pushing down up until here, I'd say. Because look at this clean range, close below here. Last time we closed below here, pushed all the way down, right? So I want to see that again. Slump. Sorry, that was a 5 minute. So there's this level, and then there's this level. Yeah, that's the level I want to close below, I think. So yeah, once this closes, we'll have another sell stop. I think it's about 25 pips. 100 pips. So let's see. We might have one more trade here, right now coming up shortly. So let's see how it goes. If, but yeah, if this comes down and fills this range before the 15-minute closure, then there's no reason to enter then at that point. The only other thing that we could do would just be wait until we close below here then, which I think now that we're coming down this far, I think that might be the only other option. So yeah, we're gonna have a potential sell coming here. As long as we close below this range right here, this area right here, 19282. Let's look at YM one more time just to make sure everything is. If we Yeah, if you close bearish on YM, come back down and retest the lows. But I don't like to enter that type of trade because what I like to see essentially is um, for this to come up like this. Um, then create a resistance. So let's just make this green, right? Let's see, where's it green? Okay, green. So it's a green candle, right? So for me, what I would like to see is this, then resistance formed on this red candle right here, and then another green candle indicating we formed support, and then once the next red candle breaks below, once the next red candle breaks below, um, this level, once we've created that resistance and then created a support, we close below, then we can target the lows that were created. So essentially, after this closure, break of the wick on that candle form, then we would retest the lows. That's what I like to see here. So let's just say that we form a resistance here, and then we create another support on the next 15 minute, and then we close below that 15-minute support. That's when I like to enter. Otherwise, what I've noticed is just entering off pure like retail risk. I know a lot of people like that idea of, oh, we came down first and then we came up, we formed resistance, and now it's gonna come back down to retest the lows. I know a lot of people like that, but I don't like that type of trade. I like to pure breakouts. So if low here, then that'd be my next low here, this level. Close below there, enter another sell on Dow Jones. So there's an issue with Nasdaq is that we came down pretty far here. So I'm gonna see what's this wick fill looking like. Yeah, we'll have to have a good top wick in order to enter here. Otherwise, it'll be tough. Okay, so I want to see. It's not enough range for me to enter this trade here, man. Unfortunately. So yeah, I'm not gonna enter on YM here, just because the simple fact that we came down too far already. if we can close bullish on Nasdaq, then maybe I'll enter. But as of right now, I can't really do much. If it goes bullish above here, then maybe I'll enter. But besides that, I don't think I would enter. I'm gonna put myself on mute for a second, just cause I have to enter this meeting call real quick. So I'll be joining back shortly, but you guys will still see my screen. So any executions that I'm gonna be a part of, you guys will see that on the screen itself. So, um, yeah, just keep watching the stream, and I'll be right back. Well, I'll be here, but I'll be on mute. So, still in this meeting, unfortunately. But what I'm looking for now is sells on US 30. As long as we close below here, which it looks like we probably will. Um, on the break of this low, we will be in, depending on whatever the low is once we close. So yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go back on mute for a bit until this meeting's over, unfortunately. So yeah, but you guys will see the executions on my screen, so just be ready for that. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Basically, what we're looking for now is just a closure below here in order to get the last entry of the day. Otherwise, no more entries, and then we'll be done. And then US 30, same thing. Another closure below here on the 15 minute. That's what'll trigger me to enter. Otherwise, I'm just gonna stay out for the rest of the day. But yeah, usually what we've noticed on Mondays is price usually consolidates and sets up for the rest of the week. Bigger moves the rest of the week. We have a lot of news coming out this week too, so that's gonna be a big factor in price. So yeah, but yeah, as of right now, there's nothing we can really do here. We're just consolidating at this point. Um, yeah, the only other thing I'm gonna look for is closures below here, and then closures below that on US 30 as well. Okay, so it's like price is coming down, but we need that closure. Otherwise, there's no entry. Man, should today be a rest day, y'all? I lifted like probably. Actually, I took a rest day on Friday, but then lifted on Saturday. Hooped yesterday. Today's legs, unfortunately. So that's gonna be a tough one. So yeah, I might be going to the gym pretty soon here if this thing is not gonna end up closing below, which doesn't look like it will on either of these pairs. I mean, we made 450 on the day already, so good results for Monday, especially because Monday is my least profitable day. So yeah, let's see if I can show you guys here. So as you can see, we made 250 on this account as well. Performance stats. So let's see here. So yeah, so about up 2,500. 75% win percentage. Most active day is Monday. Least profitable day is Monday. So as you guys can see, we're almost down $800 on average on Monday. So yeah, Monday appears to be the most challenging day. Consider adjusting your strategy to be more selective with trades on this day, like we did today. that's all it is, man. Just taking those tips and applying it properly, um, and just adjusting your strategy based on what you see, and that's what we do. That's what we did today. We adjusted our strategy based on what we saw, what the negatives were, and yeah. Now all we have to do is just wait about 3 more minutes, and if we get that closure below here, then we're gonna have an entry for surely. We're gonna have an entry because we came up, we broke the highs, and now if we come back down again, I think more than likely we're gonna continue pushing down bearish, especially because yeah, the 4 hour too. I mean, we could respect, but I don't think we will respect. So one more trade coming here, guys. I think potential trade coming here. And man, my computer's lagging a little bit because of all the things I got opened up right now. Um, so this is a slight issue, but this is all for the stream, man. This is all to share knowledge with you guys. So even if it hinders my performance a little bit, I'm still open to helping you guys learn and see these trades with me. We might not close below, and if we don't, that might be it for the day then. 1 minute, 40 seconds. Entry coming soon, potential entry coming soon. Mm. Might have to do it on NQ because anything else would be an over risk. We might have to do it on MNQ because anything on NQ would be over risking. I think just because of how tall this candle is. Yeah, this thing moved about like 100 ticks, 400 ticks on its own. So yeah, let's see what we can do here. Okay, my other account as well. Let's set up my other account to get ready for the trade here. Got about 20 seconds left. If it closes with no bottom wick, I can't enter. So we need some type of bottom wick. Otherwise, it'll be very tough to get in. It's pushing very heavily. Got my
Order filled.
Order filled on my other account. Okay, I couldn't get in on this account, but I'm in on my other account. I can't show you guys right now anything. But I am in on my other account. I'm gonna manage risk here and just move stops to break even because there's a very small bottom wick here. I mean top wick. I'm up about 137, 150, 160, 190, 200. It's rejecting a little bit. I'm gonna secure some right here.
Order filled. Order filled.
I'm gonna close out
Order
fully.
filled.
There we go. Another 200. Let's get it. Another 200 right there. So that's good. One more trade away from being funded on my second account. One more trade away from being funded on my second account. And just so you guys get some proof here. Just so you guys see the proof here. Up 430 on the day. Order was filled. Let me show you the order tab. Entry time, P&L. So what was retarded was I freaking entered another sell position, unfortunately, which, yeah, that was so stupid. Like, I hate the way that you have to enter the opposite position of what you're in on futures, but it is what it is. So yeah, 117. Let's see the entry. Yeah, so 10 made 86, 117. So yeah, about $200 right there as well. So yeah, that was another great trade. Exactly what we wanted. Two trades taken. Today we made about $700, man. $700 on the worst trading day of the week. Worst trading day of the week, right? So not much else we can do here. Um, yes, sir, Sean. I like to see that. W's in the fucking chat, man. Let's get it. 700 on the day, man. 700 on the day. Almost funded 100K now. So yeah. But I think that's gonna be it, man. That's it for the day. Especially cause let's look at YM here. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. More than likely. I mean, if this closes below, we could get in again, but I don't really want to keep trading. I think I'm done, man. It was a good day. Great trading day. This is my Canva screen as well. As you can see, I made my own logo. I set up the streams and everything. So yeah.